Hey everyone, I hope you're doing great. I am so excited because today's December 1st and I wanted to hop on here because you guys, the holiday parties are already starting. So, which is fine. Christmas is one of my favorite times of the year, and the holiday parties don't really seem to scare me too much. I know a lot of people, especially when they've been eating healthy, tend to get a little bit nervous because they're like, oh, I'm going to mess up all my clean eating, and there goes, you know, the 10-pound holiday weight gain and all that stuff. And it doesn't have to be that way. So I know that in my other Facebook Live, I told you guys that most people gain their holiday weight between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So that's why I wanted to do this challenge, the No Sugar Challenge, because just help you stay on track a little bit more. And then once December 23rd rolls around, you can enjoy those holiday treats. Hey, Leslie, how are you? I hope you're doing good today. So I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I'm excited that it's Friday and made it through the week. Okay, so I just wanted to give a few tips for the holiday parties on how you can stay on track and still enjoy the things that you like, but maybe not overindulge. Okay, so the first thing is that I advise people to start your day with a good meal. So say you know that you have like a lunch at work that you want to you know, indulge in, or you want to enjoy some of the things maybe at a holiday party that night. So like, you know how when Thanksgiving comes and people just like, oh, I'm not going to eat all day and then I'm just going to eat everything at Thanksgiving dinner. I think that's kind of like the worst things you can do. So you want to start your day with a good dose of protein. Make sure that it's like either a protein shake or an omelet, or, you know, something like that to kind of keep you satisfied, and so that you're not just kind of grazing all day. And then also, just kind of make aware of like what you're eating. So if you know, like the afternoon, you want to have a piece of cake, maybe try to avoid the sweets in the morning, and stuff like that. Also, have you guys noticed when you're at a holiday party and you're just like, you're socializing and then you're just eating a ton? That happens to me. So I always tell people, slow down, focus on good conversation with people. I love to kind of see what people are up to, what people are doing, what's going on in their lives. Holidays are kind of the time of year where we catch up with our friends and family. So, hi, Rafaela, how are you? So that's a great thing to do, is just to socialize, and maybe don't eat while you socialize, because if you're like me, I just rush and just like eat everything on my plate, and then I'm like, oh, I have to go back for more. So make sure that you don't do that. When you socialize, really engage with the other person in the conversation, and you never know, you know, what they might say, hey, how come you're having all those vegetables on your plate? And then you can kind of tell them that, you know, I'm just trying to eat healthier, or maybe I'm not having sugar right now, or whatever. And that can always spark good conversation. Okay, so the fourth thing I want to tell you is savor the foods that you really enjoy and pass on the other things that really, I mean, it looks good, but it's maybe not your favorite thing. So I always tell people, grab a big plate of greens. Veggie trays are awesome for this. Salads, there's always like good green salads at holiday parties. Fill your plate up with that, then go back and enjoy a little bit of the things that really interest you. So say you really like, you know, mashed potatoes, or maybe there's sweet potatoes there, or maybe there's like 4 different desserts you want to try. Just put a little bit on each, and then you're able to try all of them, and then you don't feel so deprived. And there's nothing worse, nothing worse than having something that you think, oh, this is going to be so good, and it turns out to be not good. And then you're like, that was not worth the calories. So maybe savor the things that you really enjoy. And like, I love ice cream. Ice cream is for sure my weakness, but I won't go to just anywhere to get ice cream, if that makes sense. Like, I have my favorite places, and so I'm not just gonna go to like a drive-thru and get ice cream, because that doesn't interest me. And I know that when I am gonna enjoy it, I wanna really enjoy a good quality product. So, okay, and then we talked about socializing earlier. Have you guys noticed that a lot of people will stand right by the buffet table and socialize? And then they're just like putting stuff on their plate. So try to maybe move away from the holiday table, the spread, and socialize over there. So that's actually, then, you know, you don't seem to be in the way sometimes when you're kind of always moving around the table and stuff like that. Okay, and then for those of you that drink, alcohol has a lot of calories in it, right? And that's what a lot of people do to celebrate the holidays, is they enjoy some drinks or cocktails or mocktails or whatever. So the thing that I tell people is to, if you're going to have a drink that evening, try to drink water all day long and then just have one drink of whatever it is. Sometimes, you know, people like to get 2 and 3 or whatever, but those calories are going to add up really, really quickly. And especially if you've already had, you know, like a big meal or whatever. So just make sure to keep to one drink, and you'll be totally satisfied with that. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm doing my big announcement this afternoon. Do you guys like my hat? I have a special guest. So around 4 p.m. Utah time, so that's Mountain Standard Time, I'm going to be with Tamara and a special guest. This is a little clue right here. And we're going to be giving away those 3 Ideal Fit hoodies. So I'm so excited to announce that. And I hope that you can use these holiday tips. I hope they're helpful for you. I know that it can be really overwhelming the holidays, especially when you've worked so hard all year long to reach your goals, or just, you know, try to stay away from the things that are just coming out of the woodwork at this time of year. But the good news is that you can survive with these tips. It will be fine. And pretty soon January will be here and everyone will be trying to eat healthy. So they'll think you're pretty smart for being ahead of the game at the parties. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday, and I'll talk to you this afternoon.